Hello, friends. Well, Pentecost is almost upon us. That's May 23rd. But by now, you've probably heard that the bishops of Connecticut have restored the obligation to attend Mass on Sunday and the holy days. This is a cause for celebration because that's what we're called to do, is to come to church on Sunday. And we've been through a whole lot. But now the Lord calls us back into church to have Mass in person. Let me explain what that means in our community of faith here at St. Aloysius. We will continue to live stream the 8:30 Sunday Mass. For a time, we will continue to live stream the 7 a.m. daily Mass and other Masses, and you'll hear about that as different events pop up. The live streaming enables us to reach a wider audience that, even pandemic or not, couldn't come to Mass, or folks who are super far away and want to see their children or their grandchildren's First Communion, for example. So live streaming doesn't go away, don't worry. So what is the obligation? What does that mean? Well, Sunday is the day of the Lord. It is that day when God rested after he contemplated his amazing creation. And we are called to gather on that day. And the obligation comes from Jesus, who says, do this in memory of me. And it's a wonderful call. It's a wonderful call. But you know, we've been out of practice for a while. So that's why we're telling you this now, so that you can prayerfully prepare to return to church. What can you expect when you come back to church? You'll know too that the guidelines of the state have changed and more things have opened up. Therefore, we will not have social distancing in the church. We are not in there a very long time. We will, because some people are going to want it, for good reason, provide different sections of the church where social distancing will still be in place. And you'll see that very easily, and the folks who greet you at the door will direct you to that. We are all going to be required to wear masks. Masks are an act of charity that are going to be in place for a while. So I ask your patience and your charity in wearing a mask that covers your mouth and your nose for the duration of Mass. Do you have to wear your mask in the parking lot? Nope, not anymore. So go out there and have a conversation, be safe, be smart. Let's see, what else? The diocesan guidelines call for sanitizing the church just a couple of times. I'm taking it a step further. I have nothing against the diocese, but just to keep all of us safe, we're going to continue to sanitize the entire church between every single Mass, between every single event that we have in the church. That's for your protection and your safety. Remember, our church is very, very large, and we're good Catholics. We don't sit close to each other. We spread out. That's just the nature of who we are, and that will continue. So be confident that our church is large. We're going to keep the windows open when it makes sense, when the air conditioning comes on. We're going to sanitize the system between Masses so that the filters are cleaned. We change the filters with more frequency right now, and that will certainly continue. So, singing will return with your mask on, and please not at the top of your lungs, although I can't wait for that day to come. So we probably will put the hymnals back, and we'll put everything back in the book racks and all of that. We'll print more bulletins for folks to take home. And the whole idea here, my friends, is to come around the table of the Lord, to hear his word, to receive him in the Eucharist, and to be together, supporting one another in prayer, in worship, knowing that God has called us together. The obligation is for our good. It's so that our hearts are centered exactly in the right place, Jesus, who is in our midst. Let us continue to pray to our patron, Aloysius, who has guided us and protected us through the pandemic. Let us pray for our sisters and brothers who are still sick, some of them with COVID in our community. We must pray for them. This has not gone away, and we will be safe and smart. May God bless you.